Tori Roloff shares how Zach stepped up and saved her dear loves. Welcome to Use of Drama. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel. Little People, Big World. Along Tori Roloff and her husband Zach Roloff opened up about filming for TLC, and she gave her husband kudos for saving her multiple times. Actually, some fans of the show discovered that filming with a crew can be very invasive. So possibly, that was another reason why they stopped filming after Jackson Roloff didn't want his second leg surgery filmed. Tori Roloff and Zach Roloff get candid on their podcast. Since the Little People, Big World stars announced they would not return for more filming, they started a podcast called Raising Heights. Many fans like it because they get to know the couple differently than on the show. Some people predicted the podcast would fail. However, subscribers on YouTube, now number 102K so far, TLC fans heard Tori Roloff talk about meeting and marrying Zach Roloff. They also talked about why they left the show and other things like coping with body image. In Season 2, Episode 5, she mentioned ignoring a professional trainer who suggested that she should get a surgical repair for her body after her third baby. In the same episode, titled Our Struggles with Body Image, she mentioned a producer. Zach saved his wife especially during her pregnancy. On Instagram, the former Little People Big World star shared a teaser for the episode. In it, she explained that Zach Roloff had saved her several times from privacy invasion. In the caption, she wrote, "Bless Zach's heart for always stepping up to save Tori when she wasn't feeling herself." Catch up on Raising Heights. No, we're filming one day. I was in my leggings, my uniform, okay? An hour. I think she was producer at the time, but she came in and was like, "Is that what you're wearing? Can you put jeans on?" And I freaked out. And I was such a brat. But it was in that moment that I'm like, this is what I'm comfortable in. This is what I'm confident in, and I'm not gonna change for somebody else, continuing. Tori Roloff added, and Zachary, poor Zachary, had to take the grunt on every one of those times because I'm like crying in the bedroom. That's because she struggled to find something comfortable to wear. So it was up to Zach Roloff to be the bad guy and tell him, okay, we're done filming for the day. Continuing, Tori Roloff added, and Zachary. Poor Zachary had to take the grunt on every one of those times because I'm like crying in the bedroom. That's because she struggled to find something comfortable to wear. So it was up to Zach Roloff to be the bad guy and tell them, okay, we're done filming for the day. LC fans react in the comments. Instead of agreeing that the Little People Big World star was a brat, she found a lot of encouragement from her fans. Here are a few comments. That is not what I would call being a brat. That is what I call setting boundaries. Sick. That producer crossed the line. Sick. And should be ashamed of themselves. She should be allowed to wear what she wants. Poor Tori. And good for Zach for being supportive. By the end of my twin pregnancy, I had one dress that fit. That was it. I was like, take me or leave me, this is it. Good on you, Tori and Zach. Boundaries are a good thing. Good on both of you for being you and not compromising. I had enough insecurities when I was pregnant or postpartum. I can only imagine what that would be like under a microscope. What are your thoughts about Tori feeling pushed by the producer to change the clothing she wore when she was pregnant? Do you agree that it must be very invasive with a camera crew in the home? What do you think of Zach Roloff being the one to tell him his wife wasn't up to filming? Shout out in the comments below. And come back here often for all your Little People Big World news.